Friends, welcome to Jet Plus World. America arrested and airlifted Venezuelan President Mr. Maduro and brought him back to USA on allegations of drug trafficking and narco-terrorism. The story of Venezuelan president being airlifted from Venezuela after airstrike by America is all over there on all platforms, including mainstream media and social media. All the detailed stories are already there, and I hope many of you must have heard of that. I will not be talking about that. I will be talking about many other points. My point is here. First, is this allegation of drug trafficking and narco terrorism on Venezuelan government is correct? Second, does America, USA want to control oil resources of Venezuela? And the third point is it a beginning of Cold War between China and USA? Does America want to reduce the influence of China in Latin American countries? Does America want to check the growing influence of China, growing trade of China in Latin American countries? And will this spark a new Cold War in the international politics? America has been alleging for a long time that Venezuelan government is involved in drug trafficking and narco terrorism. But so far Americans have never given any concrete proof. No proof has been given by Americans. No evidence has been given by American administration. Though many times, Venezuelan boats on the coast of Venezuela have been hit by American military planes. They were targeted on the allegation of carrying large amount quantities of the drugs, but those things were never proved beyond doubt. And something more is there than what is being seen from the above. There is something more than that what we are being shown here. The point is drug trafficking. Venezuela is an independent sovereign country, a democratic country, an elected president, very popular president. Why should any country attack, arrest, and airlift its president, and on what ground? Does America has this right? Venezuela is a sovereign country, independent country, democratic government, elected government. Does America have right to arrest and airlift its president? That is, it's not unprecedented. I don't say that, because America had already done this in Panama also, on the same ground, drug trafficking. There is more than what appears to be above the surface. Actually, America wants to control the oil resources of Venezuela. Venezuela has 17% of world's total oil reserve. 17% of oil reserve. That is 4 times of American oil reserves. 4 times of American oil reserves. America wants to control these oil resources. See, the oil wealth of that country. Before 1976, American companies were active in Venezuela, extracting oil, drilling, and developing oil fields. After 76, gradually new Venezuelan governments began to lean towards communism, soft communism, that came to be known as pink tide. Pink tide means Communism is known for its red color, and pink tide means soft communism. Not exactly that what had happened in Russia and the Soviet Union, Russia and this China. Sorry, they had some concept of soft communism, means people oriented, implementing people oriented policies like poverty alleviation, extending educational facilities to the people, healthcare, improving healthcare, kind of things. In this process, Sabas became the president and he promised to the people of Venezuela that the wealth generated by oil, oil export, will be used to alleviate poverty in Venezuela. And he became very popular. He implemented many of the poverty alleviating schemes, and poverty was reduced from 30% to 12%. America, US tried many times to dethrone him, but could not succeed. Point is, after nationalization of oil companies in Venezuela, in the aftermath of 1976, in post 1976 era, American companies gradually were kicked out from Venezuela. This is the point. Gradually, almost all the American companies were kicked out from Venezuela, and nationalization was continued, and all the oil resources came under the control of the Venezuelan government. And more shocking was, gradually China was increasing its influence in Venezuela and many other Latin American countries. Venezuela's 60% of the oil production was being exported to China alone. That was the problem with USA. China is almost largest or second largest trade partner in almost all Latin American countries. This is something, this has become eyesore for USA. USA is not able to tolerate this Chinese growing influence in the region. In 1823, American President James Monroe had declared that Monroe Doctrine, it is known as Monroe Doctrine. There are 4 points. The point that is relevant to us today is no interference in Latin American countries by any European or other power. That will not be tolerated. This is clear-cut US policy. In 1823, way back, America had declared, US President Monroe, that in in the US neighborhood, no outside presence and interference will be tolerated. Now Donald Trump is on the same path. The reason, the growing influence of China in Latin American countries, has been cause of concern in American administration for a very long time. Today, Russia is in no position to, challenge USA, but China, the growing economy of China, $18 trillion, China has spread its wings all around the world. Almost everywhere, in every corner of the world, Chinese trade is growing. China has become trade partner, a bigger trade partner than US in many countries in the world. This is cause of serious concern in USA. Many parts of the world. And majority of them, China has become the largest partner. China is making huge investment in many countries in the world, increasing its influence. And in almost all Latin American countries, China is making huge investment in infrastructure development in many other areas. This is the straight challenge to USA by China. China is emerging superpower to challenge USA directly. China is growing with measured terms, steps. China's economy is under tight control of the of administration Jinping president, and it's going in the very measured manner. What's happening in USA? Almost chaotic condition. Under Trump, presidency of Trump, American policies have become directionless, meaningless, chaotic, not able to do what? Trump is completely unpredictable person. What he is speaking today and what he will speak tomorrow, nobody can predict. He is just unpredictable. And the president of USA is hosting lunch to Pakistani army chief. You see, the US president, world superpower, is hosting lunch to Pakistan's army chief who is known for his terrorist mindset. Tomorrow he is calling then Modi and congratulating on his birthday. What are you doing? Completely directionless policy. Imposing tariff on many countries, then taking it back, then imposing again. Complete chaos. Directionless, no clear-cut policy. Whereas China is growing silently with every step in a very calculated way. That is cause of concern in USA. This is beginning of new Cold War between USA and China. One Cold War between Soviet Union and America, USA, ended in 1991, wherein Soviet Union was broken up and Cold War ended with the breakup of Soviet Union. But history, it's not necessary that history will repeat again. This time USA is facing direct challenge from China. Direct challenge. And China is growing fast. Not only Chinese economy is growing fast, Chinese influence in the world is also growing fast. This is cause of concern. America wants to maintain its supremacy. America wants to maintain its superpower status, but it is being seriously challenged by China's growing power, growing economic power. That's why it's American restlessness to interfere in Latin America. That's why American attacked and airlifted Venezuelan president not only to control Venezuela's oil resources but also to send a strong signal and message to the rest of the Latin American countries to fall in line, otherwise be ready to face the consequences. This is clear-cut message to Latin American countries that you fall in line, otherwise be ready to face the consequences. We Americans, Americans, will not allow Chinese influence in this region. This is the clear-cut message, writing on the wall. This is beginning of new Cold War. This new Cold War between USA and China. They won't confront directly, never, it will not be. But China is challenging USA everywhere and looks into the eyes straight in the eyes. So it is the concern of USA. USA is fighting to maintain its supremacy in the world, superpower status in the world. That's why USA is very extremely worried about growing influence of China, growing power of China. Chinese and Chinese economies are very systematic and their policies are very clear cut. There is no election. Jinping is president. There is, compact policy, integrated, one mind. But in America, there is election, there is chaotic condition, and Trump has made the hell of everything. Hell of everything. Friends, meeting you in the next video on some other topic. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.